Hey family, it's Tasha MAMABEAR prepping. You already know what time it is. Get your drink, pull up, let's talk about it. First, I want to say welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel where we just talk about preparedness. We talk about what me and my family do, give you some hopefully ideas, a direction to go, and that you help me and I help you. So let's get into it. Came across an article today, and maybe some of you have already heard this, and it was about this actual article today was about Target and Target following suit of what Walmart is already planning to do this month. Matter of fact, I don't know what the date is today, but March 28th is the date that Walmart is going to start in certain states is going to start increasing their bag price. Most states 8 to 20 or 8 to 10 cents is what basic in the states that I've been that bags have been costing. Some states don't have bag costs. So in certain states, they're going to increase it, and they're going to increase it to 42 cents per bag. Now, what's crazy, and that says in-store purchases and online purchases. That's Walmart as of March 28th. Again, I think that's 31, 30, 29. That might be today. 31, 30, 29. Yeah, I think today might be the 28th. So 42 cents. So listen, the struggle is real. Like families, what's appalling about this is they have this fake agenda that it's about the pollution. It's about the world, you guys. That's why we have to stop using these plastic bags. Now, don't listen. I'm super earthy. I'm super, especially now, super conscious about what we're doing. However, I could give two you-know-whats. And I know a lot of people are like, well, that's exactly the problem, right? But this is just the fact of the money alone and the people and the struggle that people are going through just to keep lights on in their house, just to get the food. And now you're telling me for 2 bags of food, 42 cents, that's almost $1, right? Like that is a lot. And so obviously preparedness, how do you prepare for this? How do you prepare for it when you're not ready for it and you're not paying attention and you didn't see this and you had no idea, and you go to Walmart and you're used to the 8 cents, the 10 cents a bag, and you're like, yeah, and you have a decent sized haul. You got 10, 12 bags, whatever, right? And you get home and then you see 42 cents per bag. Or you're wondering when you get to the car, why was it more than I thought it would be? Like it was, the groceries a little bit more. That's why. So 42 cents, that's crazy, okay? And I see this getting worse in the sense of, especially online, pickup and delivery, getting your stuff delivered, right, by Uber or whatever, that's going to be a problem. I see more increase in fees. I see increase in bags. I see an increase. I see that not stopping. That struggle is not going to stop anytime soon. And the fact that, yeah, I came across an article, but how many people are actually going to know? Do you think the associate, every single person that comes through the line is going to say, this bag is 42 cents. Do you still want bags? Do you know how many people are going to be so irate and be like, no, and then be trying to just take a whole cart, Now you can fix this. It's an easy fix. You bring your own bags, and you start doing that. You have to be conscious of that, because I think what happened is, even if it was for a pollution thing, a lot of people didn't care. 8 cents, 10 cents. A lot of people were like, okay, I don't want to pay 8 or 10 cents, but sure, go ahead. I need to have bags. I need to have a way to carry my stuff, And if you're like me, I've had bags, 1,000 bags that are like sturdy bags, right? Your use all the time bags, and I never bring them back to use. Or you could bring back the plastic bags and reuse bags, whatever, right? But it's hard. It's hard to remember. I got to the point where I kept those bags in the car to make sure that I always had them for the grocery. And then I would still forget them in the car, go in, get the stuff and be like, I need bags, right? So it's not an easy thing to remember, but baby, you better remember. You better start remembering, because they're about to get you, okay? So 42 cents per bag increase in certain states. So check out your Walmart, check out your state. What were your bag fees already? Do you not have bag fees? Are you going to have bag fees now, or is it going to continue to be no bag fees? Like what's going on? I would think that it's these big cities that definitely have these bag fees. Now, Target, this article I read today, Target's following suit. Target, though, is, and it didn't really mention in-store purchasing, right? I know you have to buy bags in store in certain states. So already buying bags, 8, 10 cents, whatever it is, right? This article is saying that for online purchases, for delivery orders, and for you go up, you drive up, you pick up your groceries, Target is going to automatically charge 10 bags to your order. Those bags are $1 a piece, and they're going to automatically do that. And then at checkout, when they actually see how many bags they're going to use, then they'll adjust it, which I don't understand this, we're going to automatically charge. I guess their concern is that you put in an order, you might need bags, and it's hard for them to guess how many bags you're going to need. And therefore they run the credit card, it goes through, but then maybe you need 15 bags and now the credit card wouldn't go through, like that type of thing, right? I don't know. To me, it's just a lot of scribble scrabble, deception, greed. It's not necessary. So they're going to charge you not only 10 bags, and they're going to adjust it. But I don't know if you've ever ordered online. That stuff is messed up all the time. It is best to go into the stores. I know for pandemic and stuff like that, staying away from people, introverts love it. Like shopping, we love shopping away from people. And pulling up and picking up groceries or getting them delivered is a way to not be around people, right? But you can't do that unless you plan to spend a lot of money. Not to mention the fact that, okay, they're going to adjust it at the end, but it's still going to be $1 a bag. That's crazy. Okay. I don't know how anybody, and again, it's for pollution. It's to nip it in the butt, supposedly, that nobody else will do plastic bags. It's not. I think it's greed. I think it's manpower as far as all those bags, just quickly using them, having them, they're extra disposable, right? And I think the cost of a store that buys just plastic bags to bag people's groceries is a very, very big price. And this is a way to offset that amount that it costs those stores to buy those bags, right? Plus it's less work they have to do. If you are going to say, no, I'm not going to do that, I don't want that, that $1 bag or that 42 cents bag or whatever, right? It's less work for them. They don't have to bag now. They could just scan. You take your stuff, you go. It's a much easier process on their employees. It's less to do. All of this stuff matters. Okay. It's greed though is number one. That is a fact. Now, one of them, I can't remember if it was Target or Walmart, was mentioning that when you picked up your order, you could decline the bags. I think maybe it was Walmart. But the fact is, all your food is bagged. First of all, somebody already touched those bags. First of all, whoever loaded the bags, into the bag area, right, hooked them to the things, the little metal things. Then you have the person who bagged the groceries touching that bag. Then they bring it out. If it's the same person bringing it out, put it in your car. Then you're going to tell them, no, I don't want those bags. You're then going to transfer them to your tote, your box, your bags, whatever. They're going to then take those bags back that have like your milk, juice, your leaky meat, like whatever, right, in those bags, and take them back and use them for another customer. And then it's just weird, right? So there was that little disclaimer that you could decline it, at the end. And then what does that do for the total amount? You have to hope that person goes back to that receipt, fixes the amount that you paid, refunds that money. Now your bank statement's all messed up. It's just too much, right? And these are the types of struggles. First of all, the online stuff and the, pickup, that is just in line with AI. That is getting ready for AI. The less we go into the stores, that is feeding into, well, we'll just do it AI. That's all we want. The people don't really they want to be lazy. They want us to be lazy, first of all, and condition us. And so it's like, you've got to take your bags, right? Take your bags, your own grocery bags, go to the store, get your small amount of stuff, and just come home, right? Not to mention how this affects that if another pandemic, something major happens, where it's shut down again and you can't go to these places, and people are forced now to do online services and all this stuff. And now they're forced to pay these fees if they want their stuff bagged, right? And again, will the store honor, at pickup, take these bags back? I don't want to pay for these bags. Just give me my food, take the bags back. Oh, and make sure you go in and comp me my bags back on my bill, right? Back on my visa that's about to go through. So listen, the struggle has been real. It's real for families trying to just determine, living paycheck to paycheck, trying to figure out and juggle. I've been there juggling. Oh, I'm going to pay the lights now. Okay, I'm going to have this much for groceries. Okay, I plan to buy some more maybe here. Okay, I'm not going to pay the water till here. It's a huge juggling thing, not to mention your rent or your mortgage comes first. So it's just a lot of hard times for a lot of people. And you throw something like this into it and into a scenario where people might not even realize it's going on. Also, not to mention that there's a bunch of sheep. There's a bunch of people that I hate this. I can't even believe that, but will never say a word. They will just continue to push on because they don't want confrontation. They don't want to take the time to say, I don't want the bags. They don't want to confront a person and say, this is BS. Or they have the money and they're like, I don't care. I don't care that I have to pay 42 cents a bag. Just give me my bags. I don't care. Right. And again, it's a lot of different reasons, but the struggle is going to continue. You're going to see pockets of different things people are having to deal with. People have been having to deal with their utilities going up, utilities. Our utilities is starting to go up. Like it's just a lot. So you have this struggle and the balance of trying to make that work. It's more important than ever to have a budget, to look up that budget literally every day. We look as we spend, we're looking at the budget and we're looking at our bank accounts, because you have to, things come out too of your bank account all the time. So that struggle, that balance of trying to say, okay, I have this much money, I have these bills to pay, and now I'm going to move forward in life with that. But then stuff happens, right? Charges come through. What is that? Where did that come from? Maybe it's a subscription that only comes out once a year and now it's coming out. It could be something like this, fees that people are not realizing on their grocery bills, or if they're ordering something for Amazon or they're ordering this, people that don't pay attention and they're getting nickeled and dime, and the struggle is real. It's a lot. Pay attention to how much shipping is costing you. Buy things in bulk, even on Amazon, because so you can get your free shipping threshold, so you can get stuff. That buying onesie twosie stuff at Amazon, that's a wrap. That's way too much money in just fees and shipping and this and that. It's just too much. Fees alone will get you, okay? And so you got to pay attention to that. I had a credit card the other day, paid it off. It's a paid off credit card, okay? So I know it's a paid off credit card, and it pops up talking about, I owe like $38, and $38, that's a paid off credit card. I'm not even using that credit card. I go and look, it's some fees. And mind you, I had to call because they were trying to charge me my normal. It was a charge for using the card and a charge for taking out cash. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? And I was like, is this an all the time fee? And they're like, no. I was like, so why'd you take it? I haven't used the card. I haven't pulled out cash. It's paid off. And now all of a sudden I'm getting this bill for $38, right? And they're like, oh, we're sorry, right? So that's what I mean. You got to pay attention. You got to sound off. You got to look at stuff. You have to pay attention to those bills. You have to pay attention to those fees. Something like this, you got to pay attention, because they're going to get people. They're either going to get people that don't see it coming, or just like, screw it, just do it. Or people that are like, they have money, so they're just like, screw it, just do it. Or their situation, maybe they can't even physically go to the store, right? They have to order online because they're older, or whatever the case may be. They're disabled, whatever. And now they're going to be charged this stuff, right? Whether you want to or not. You might have your own bags, right? But the store is going to charge you. And the Target one, for example, the charging the 10 bags at $1 a piece, regardless. I didn't read anywhere in their article where they are saying that they are, you have it delivered, especially if it's delivered. You're not, take these bags back. It's a wrap once the delivery guy brings it. So you're screwed. You're going to have to pay that fee, right? 42 cents, you're going to have to pay that fee. You can't send your bags ahead of time. So for a fact, if you're doing online delivery, they're screwing people. They're screwing older people that don't want to be out or physically can't be out. They're screwing those disabled people, people that for whatever reason, you have working people that work tons and tons of hours, and it's just easier for them to get their weekly groceries delivered. And you're not going to be, it's 42 cents. Walmart, it's 42 cents as of the 28th. Okay. So, it's going to be interesting. I need to go get some quart-sized jars. I'm going to go to Walmart, and I just want to see also, I'm going to be paying attention to see if they, well, I'll have to get something small so I can see if they ask me bags, if I want bags, and if they mention 42 cents. And if they don't, you know, how much are bags? How much are you guys charging for bags here so that we can see? So, just insanity. So, I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are having a productive week. I am. I hope that you got a lot of energy from this video. You're continuing to do the things. And just be well, be kind, do everything in love. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next video. Take care. Bye.